Indie Beacon Radio with the host, Alan Bourgeois.
Welcome to Indie Beacon Radio, where creative souls can find help in marketing their creations. You can send questions for each show on Twitter using the hashtag IndieBeacon. Now sit back and enjoy learning about our guest for this show.
Hi, and welcome to Indie Beacon Radio. My name is Alan Bourgeois. I produce the show Indie Beacon Radio, and I also helped create it back in 2015 as a project that started with Dear Texas, Drop Everything and Read Texas, when we brought a book festival to Wimberley, Texas. We started as a radio show for the local Wimberley station and grew into the podcast that it is now. So over the last 4 years, and we're actually getting ready to go into our 5th year here, we've interviewed a lot of authors. We've had a lot of hosts and hostesses volunteer their time with the show. We are grateful for it, and we look forward to our 2020 year. So as part of that, we have asked our hostesses and hosts to answer specific questions so that it gives you a chance to learn more about them. So in this show, I am introducing myself, and I will answer each question as I do hosting segments from time to time. So let's start with the first question. When I was approximately 12 years of age, I enjoyed writing screenplays actually for a TV show called Adam 12. And it was fun. It was nothing exciting, but it ignited my creative aspect, which was already ignited by then, but it gave me an outlet that I enjoyed doing. But unfortunately, like many parents at that time, and even still today, you hear a lot of parents say, put that aside. It's not going to pay the bills. You need to get a good education so that you can earn good money and pay the bills and all that stuff, which is fine to an extent, but it does hurt the creative aspect. So I did that. I put it away until 1989 when I was actually asked to write a short story about something that happened to me. From that point, I then wrote the short story, got published, reignited my joy of writing again. And since 1989, I have written several short stories. I have now 10 books currently published, which most of them are not on the market because as I've grown as a writer, my writing quality has improved. So I've taken a lot of my old books off, and I hope to be able to put them back on there, revised and refreshed and better improved for what it can be. I do plan on having 2 new books coming out. I'm Crazy Great, which is a memoir, and then also Author's Revolution, which is a story about authors taking control again of their writing skills, their income, and becoming profitable for that aspect. So that's how I became an author, and that's the books that I currently have. As I mentioned, I have 10 currently. A lot of short stories are out there in various volumes, and I am working on the 2 new ones. I'm Crazy Great, as well as The Author's Revolution. And of course, if I come up with any other new books between now and then, hopefully if I have the time to write them, I'll be able to do them. And that has been one of the challenges, being the producer of the show, plus the director of the Authors Marketing Guild and a lot of other programs. I don't have a lot of time to write, and that is something that is a little frustrating for me. But I do get a chance every so often to whip something out, and I do enjoy doing that. Other than the 2 that I mentioned, nothing really specific, but like I said, every chance I can with the story idea that comes to mind. For example, an idea came to mind of the amount of trash that is out there about Donald Trump, the amount of books that have been written about him, which is the most for any president in office at one time, which is just ridiculous. But like I said, it's mostly crap that the big publishing houses have put out there. So I come up with a book called The Last Book About Donald Trump. It's very short, it's very simple, but it's designed really to encourage reading of other materials that are out there. And that is one of the reasons why I do produce this show, is to help people learn about that creative aspect that's out there and the millions of authors that are out there that are looking for exposure or wanting their books to be shared, wanting people to enjoy what they've written and stuff. So in a nutshell, that's pretty much where I'm at. It was all about helping authors get the exposure that they so much needed. That's why I created Authors Marketing Guild, which started off in 2011 as the Texas Authors Association. I wanted to make sure that authors always had an opportunity to get exposure at the least cost, because there's a lot of programs out there that will love to rip authors off because they think they're desperate to get their books published. In some cases they are, but we're teaching them that they don't have to be that way anymore, and that they can be frugal, they can be wise in how they spend their money and still get a lot of push and pull for their exposure and stuff. So that was the main reason for creating the show, and to help continue on as a host from time to time. Other than meeting some really neat people, it's really getting to learn why they created the stories. What was the motivation behind that? That's something that you really don't get a lot of in the history classes or the writing classes, is to really understand from the author's perspective of why they created that story, what motivated them to want to write about it, how they put people into the program as characters and things of that nature. What was their motivation? So I find that the most interesting part, is to bring that to life so that the readers get a chance to learn more about the author and also learn more about the story. And it's really interesting to see some of the things. So I hope you get a chance to watch a lot of our videos. There's plenty out there. On our website, you can go to radio.authorsmarketingguild.com and learn more about it. Mostly the exposure. That's, again, what I've been driving people for, is get as much exposure as you possibly can with the least amount of expense. So as a host, I hope to be able to bring that to them. As the producer, I definitely am bringing that to the readers and to the authors to give them more opportunities. So through the show, I really, truly hope and believe that that's what we're going to be able to do, is to bring the authors, bring the readers together so that readers can discover new authors and to find some really wonderful books that are out there. And there are plenty out there, not just from the traditionally published, but independent authors as well. So I'm really excited about being able to do that. As far as the show goes, it's really interesting that I help make sure that we make that connection, that authors not only tell their stories, but share the videos, share the shows with their people, so that more people can learn about the show and therefore learn about the authors. That's the most important thing for me. It's really important that authors do share the shows, do get them out there, do put them out on all their social media and stuff, so that their readers can learn about them and also about other authors, especially in their genre. There's nothing more exciting than authors that are in the same genre supporting each other, by promoting each other, by helping each other, whether they're charging a small fee like through social media influencers or reviews or whatever it is. Support of each other is really important. Helping each other grow is also really important. And so having them go to the Authors Marketing Guild and becoming a part of that, and receiving the benefits that are so worth it for them, that's all very important. That's all very critical. So that's where we're at with that, and that's what we're trying to do with the show. I hope you do enjoy them. I hope you watch the other shows about the hosts and hostesses that we have. There's a wide variety of people, characters, personalities. Some you may agree with, some you won't, of course, but we do hope you get a chance to watch them, learn about them, learn about their books, and then watch the other shows to learn about the authors. You never know what gem you're going to discover, and it's really interesting and exciting. So I thank you for watching.
Do you have a friend or a family member that is a writer or author? Help them to succeed by giving them a gift that lasts for a whole year. Membership in Authors Marketing Guild helps any author to succeed and grow stronger. Go to gifts.authorsmarketingguild.com. That's gifts.authorsmarketingguild.com.
Well, hello there, my friends. My name is Randy James, independent voiceover producer in the Dallas, Texas area, available to write and record a 30-second commercial, much like the one you're hearing right now. It's a great way to help increase awareness and exposure to your book title. It's easy to do. Simply call me and we'll brainstorm on a few ideas, and in a few hours, I'll whip something up and send you a digital file ready to use. Remember, call or text me, Randy James, at 214-762-1942.
Thank you for watching or listening to Indie Beacon Radio. Our sponsor, IndieLector.store, is the only bookstore that pays authors their fair share for book sales. Help authors to succeed and enjoy a great book by supporting them at IndieLector.store. Enjoy a 10% discount with coupon code SHOPPER20 at IndieLector.store. Coupon valid until December 31st, 2020. That's IndieLector.store, coupon code SHOPPER20.
Authors Marketing Guild is a membership-owned organization designed to help authors succeed and learn how to better market and sell themselves and their books. Join us at authorsmarketingguild.com and receive so many benefits you'll wonder why you didn't join sooner. That's authorsmarketingguild.com.
Thank you for listening to Indie Beacon Radio, where creative souls can find help in marketing their creations. To learn more about Indie Beacon services, to be a guest on the show, or to advertise on our show, please visit our website.
Indie Beacon Radio with the host, B. Alan Bourgeois.
Indie Beacon Radio is produced by B. Alan Bourgeois for Authors Marketing Guild, LLC, copyright 2020. Voiceover by Randy James, Lydia Bello, and B. Alan Bourgeois. To be a sponsor of the show or for more information, please email us at info@authorsmarketingguild.com. To be interviewed for the show, please complete the form at radio.authorsmarketingguild.com. Music Always Rejoice by Ramcord of Ukraine.